to today's video. I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I just want to finish up with part two. Yes, part two of the topic I was talking about yesterday. So, yesterday, like I was saying in the video, I was going to make a whole separate video on this. So, at my last job or whatever, this older guy is like, he had a real like Freemasonic energy to him. You see what I'm saying? And he was basically trying to bring me in, get me to join the brotherhood type shit. And he was trying to do that by trying to get me to do certain rituals. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed that when he would say certain stuff, you see what I'm saying? Like he would give like certain keywords or certain innuendos, and that's what you have to remember about like these Satanists and shit. They always tell on themselves, like they have to tell you the truth when they're talking, or even when they put stuff out and predictive programming, subliminal messaging, music, all that shit, which is kind of all similar form of the same thing, which is predictive programming. Satan has to, his minions, they have to tell you what they're gonna do before they even do it. And some people get it, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't. But as long as they said it, whether you got it or not, they're still gonna move forward with their agenda. So one day, you see what I'm saying? We was on break and shit, and I asked him for a ride, but this was just more of a ride to like take care of business. In my mind, I'm actually, just asking for a ride. It's not no ulterior motives, no agendas. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't get down like that. I like women. I like women. You see what I'm saying? No disrespect to people who roll that other way and all that shit, but that's not me. You see what I'm saying? I've been stated that, more than a few times, and it's like this motherfucker keep trying to cross my boundaries. So I'm like, okay. So right now, and I really don't even make videos about this shit. I really don't even like talking about it, but I guess how people people not gonna know unless you talk about it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you've been following me for a while, you already know I've been locked out my main channel. You know what I'm saying? Been going through some shit, survival mode. Been out here on the streets and shit, trying to figure this shit out. So I told dude a little bit about that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to just trying to build some shit, find a stable place. Instead of just moving around constantly and shit like that. Basically that's just another form of being homeless. You see, and he basically knew that to an extent. I didn't tell him all the ins and outs, all the shit I've been doing, stuff like that. But he just knew that much, and he was saying like, he was like, yeah, I got a friend and shit, and he got another friend with him at this hotel. He wants us to come over there. He talking about it's like two like white dudes or some shit like that. He talking about yeah, they give us money if we let them suck our dicks. I said, what? I said, nah, I ain't with that shit, bro. I said, nah, I'm not with that shit. He talking about some shit. He said, shit, I do that shit, bro. He talking about shit, I get a quick $200 and shit, you know what I'm saying? I get to bust my nut and all that shit. And I was like, yeah. I said, nah, I ain't with that, bro. I said, I got morals. And I said, that's just some shit I can't deal with psychologically, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, man, I don't give a fuck about that psychological shit. He said, shit, if I need the money, shit, I'm gonna do it. And I said, nah, man, fuck that. I don't need the money that bad. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I got a job, but when you working at certain jobs and they pay every 2 weeks, you're usually gonna go days where you're gonna be broke as fuck until you get paid and shit. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I'm not about to fucking sell my soul for no money. You see what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Hell no, I'm not about to do that shit. So when I turned it down, that's when everything started to get, you know, things start to change. Of course, motherfucker at the job start coming at me sideways. Dude that start acting funny and weird and shit, cause I know who the fuck he really is and what he do. You see what I'm saying? And basically, it was one of those things like, okay, they thought I was one of those type of people that wanted to be down with the brotherhood, or they probably thought I was a really good candidate. But no, I don't get down that way. I'm sorry, I apologize. It's just not me, just shit. If I'm just gonna be homeless. not finna do the homosexual ritual. That's just not me. You see what I'm saying? Shit, if I'm just gonna be out on the street, I'm just gonna be out on the street. That just is what it is. And then ever since I turned it down, boom, Mark, this shit's been completely different. Let me tell you, like, this shit is real. Like, these motherfuckers are really trying to get you to compromise your dignity and your sanity. You know what I'm saying? Just for money and shit. And it's like, nah, man, that shit is just weird to me. Like, nah. And then when I see he tried to pull the wool over me like that, he noticed I started to fall back. And then that's when dudes ass start acting completely weird. All they ass start acting weird. If they see me, I run down with their shit. But that's pretty much the story, man. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon.